Hello everyone in Oneness. Thank you so much for watching this video. This video is about the stepping into the I am. I wanted to create this really quick update video regarding what's been going on within my own personal ascension and expansion. Last night I had this very powerful epiphany slash message. I don't know what to call it, but something very strong came over me in terms of my own next phase of my expansion and journey. And I kind of saw myself making this full circle from where I was last year, because last year at this time was a very significant time in my ascension and stepping into integrating more, or integrating Abe, or making that connection with Abe. And so I find myself here, back where I started 1 year ago, but in an expanded point. So if you think of a spiral, I'm kind of in that next spiral phase of connecting where I was, but in this step up of the expansion point of that spiral, as that spiral moves up and up and up. And here I am, and basically what came to me is that I very strongly need to begin stepping into my inner empowerment, my I am presence, fully holding that inner truth within me and embodying my inner truth and really embodying my inner empowerment. And I need to do this in order to step into the next phase of my own expansion and ascension, the next loop around that spiral, the next, full circle that I'm going to do in the next year, as we all do within a year's time. And so I'm, throughout this whole thing, throughout my entire life, especially throughout this entire ascension of my own personal journey, I have always just followed what I felt called to do, and I followed my resonance and the messages from my higher aspect, and if it felt right, obviously, and it always has felt right. I've always felt in alignment with the things that have come up for me, and even if they were things that were pushing me a bit, it was like I know I needed the push to get to that next step. And so right now what's being called of me is for me to step into my I am presence. And it's like, for a very long time since I first connected with Abe, it's been a process. This entire journey of this past year has been a process for me of me connecting with me. Basically, it's been a journey of me being able to find who I truly am and find this inner connection with this deeper part of me that I knew had always existed ever since I was a child, and fully recognizing and feeling it and knowing it and embodying it. And I think I've reached a point where I need to step into my I am presence and step into this inner empowerment. And of course, there's no coincidence why that video came out regarding discernment and regarding stepping into your inner truth and empowerment on your ascension journey. And then this information, this epiphany came to me right after that. And so I wanted to just do this quick video to give all of you guys a heads up in terms of where I'm at on my ascension journey. Right now, I am feeling very called to step into, like I was saying, my I am presence, reclaiming my power, bringing my power back within me, and integrating Abe in a new phase, I want to say, in a new way. And I think it's now time for me to fully begin this phase or process of embodying that inner truth and that inner knowing and empowerment that comes through the stream of knowledge, energy, and vibration between my highest oneness aspect and this body. It is just simply a stream of energy that connects your highest aspect with your physical vessel. And when you step into your inner empowerment, your I am presence, you're allowing that stream of energy to be fully expressed through you and be fully embodied through you and be able to experience through you. And this is a natural progression of ascension as each of you step into more and more of your expansion. You're going to begin opening up that channel more and more, the channel being the energy stream between your highest aspect and your physical vessel, and then being able to express your highest aspect through your physical vessel, through your experience. Now, it gets a little confusing in stepping into your I am presence, because when you are in this I am presence and bringing forward that stream of higher energy, consciousness, vibrations from your higher aspect, you begin to understand that in that stream of consciousness, in that stream of energy that is now filtering through your physical vessel, your physical body and experience, you begin to understand that everything is held within that stream. You are connected to your past, present, future, and beyond. You are connected to all the energies that you are connected to in terms of your guidance teams, your soul family, your galactic origins and your galactic families. So it is a loaded statement to say I am, because you are standing firm in who you are right now as a physical human being having this physical experience on earth. But held within that I am presence includes everything that you ever were, are, and ever will be. So oftentimes when I step into this I am center, when I'm bringing forward information from my higher aspect, from this stream of consciousness and energy, it very much feels like a we. It feels like there's so much presence there that goes above and beyond just your own individual presence. So the I am presence or statement is very powerful for you to step into that aspect. But then again, stepping into that aspect opens you up into this entire universe that holds so many other different aspects of you. So in standing firm in your I am presence, it allows you to integrate or absorb that inner empowerment, strengthen that inner empowerment, which therefore allows you to connect more towards that larger stream of consciousness, energy, higher aspect of you that includes everything that you have ever been, are, and ever will be. And in that larger concept is, again, how I kind of refer to we when information comes through. It's like we are bringing through this information because it's me in connection to all of these other aspects of me, bringing forward information in my I am presence here as Jessica Delmar. So it's interesting to see those puzzle pieces kind of come together and conceptualize the smaller into the larger, the micro, macro. But that's just kind of going into the details, and it expands so much farther out. And that's just where we're naturally headed as you open up more and more on your expansion and your ascension journey. And so I'm just going where I feel called, when I feel called. And right now I'm kind of at that point. So moving forward, there may be some shifts in terms of embracing who I am as Jess Delmar. I just wanted to bring that forward and let you guys know where I'm at in my journey. So I just want to thank all of you guys for your support. I know many of you are going to understand this next phase of where I am. Some of you may not understand, and that's fine too. At the same time, I also feel like this shift, it being so strong within me and me being so connected with all of you, I think also this same type of energy is working within you to embrace your inner I am presence, your inner empowerment, and making that connection to your higher aspects, pulling in your higher aspects and begin taking that route, that journey of integrating your higher selves into your physical bodies, not as something separate from you, but something that is completely you. And you recognizing that this information, this knowledge, the messages that are coming to you is not coming to you from an outside perspective. It's not coming to you from an outside source. It is coming from you and within you completely, and it is you. So it's time that we begin stepping into our full empowerment, even though it's a hard thing for a lot of us, myself included. It's hard to recognize that inner empowerment and embrace it fully because especially for those of us who have had issues with confidence or have had issues with needing to please others first before yourself, or needing to do what others or what is socially acceptable and stuff like that. So it's very much a shifting point for a lot of us, but at the same time, that is kind of the energy that's happening on the planet right now, especially this April, which opened up again with that 4/4 portal, bringing in the energy of the realms, divine masculine, divine feminine, Christ consciousness. And that's another thing is I think Easter with that Christ consciousness energy, really I felt a huge shift in terms of the opening of the Christ consciousness energy on the planet, and it really moving through a lot of people who are ready, who are in the places where they are ready to open up into their next phase of their own personal expansions. And so things are moving fast, and if you feel called to do something, do it. If you feel called to go anywhere, go. Fully recognize and empower yourself with any of the messages that you're getting, the resonance, the inklings, the breadcrumbs. Fully follow it at this moment, at this point, because so much is being opened for people. And again, this spring and summer, it's going to be very, very powerful for everyone to step into their next phase of their own expansion. So take advantage of it all, and always move with where you are called and do what you feel called to do. Strength, and all of that strengthens your inner empowerment. So thank you everyone for your support. Thank you for being with me on my journey just as much as I am here for you on your journey. And just really, I have so much gratitude for all of you. Thank you so much. So I'm going to end this video with something new. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am Jessica Delmar, together with you in oneness.